Hey, dude, what's going on?
Hey, how are you?
Good, mate. Good. Can you introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah, no worries. So yeah, for those that won't know, I'm Rhys, 29, based in Perth.
Yeah.
Um, work as an engineer. Um, obviously worked with Josh for a while, and yeah, always had sort of some involvement, I guess, with fitness, mainly gym and a little bit of running. But never took anything, I guess, like too seriously. Um, yeah, never really had like a structured sort of like plan or goal, and that was really why I sort of decided to commit to a program and commit to a marathon with Josh.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Awesome. And what result did you achieve when you were working with me?
So yeah, over 16 weeks, managed to stack on 2.5 kilos, which was sort of all lean mass, like visibly or definitely noticeably more lean in the mirror, and then managed to smash my first marathon in 3 hours 45, which I was pretty stoked with.
Yeah, it's an unreal time for your first for your first
Yeah,
time
I
as
was
well. Yeah.
stoked.
Yeah. And alongside playing footy too while you were doing it as
Yeah,
well.
exactly. Yeah, and playing footy throughout as well, which is pretty cool. So,
Yeah.
yeah, really good.
Awesome, mate. Awesome. Well, what I guess for you, what was your like how were things in terms of your training structure and nutrition and stuff before we started working together?
Yeah, I guess like I said, I always sort of been into the gym and then sort of started running like 2020, but nothing too serious. Like it was always ever like probably like 5 to 10K run. I'd done a couple of half marathons, um, but sort of every run I'd probably go out and essentially cook myself. There was no sort of I guess structure to the running plan, so and like no focus on like nutrition or like nutrition timing or anything like that. So yeah, it was sort of just like ticking along without much of a directional goal, I guess.
Yeah, sweet. Um, did you have any, I guess, frustrations or anything that kind of came up to, I guess, flick the switch for you to kind of take action and, I guess, get some more structure behind all that stuff?
I think like a lot of it was just driven from like stagnant results, like probably 2 or 3 years of sort of going to the gym and not seeing like any sort of major gains. A lot of that probably came with consistency as well. And then almost the same with running, really. Like I was never really, like I said, with no plan and that. It was sort of just go out and try and tick off like 20Ks a week with no real sort of structure or anything. So yeah, I was just sort of frustrated without sort of, I guess, like consistently getting better, just sort of quite stagnant.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, definitely. Definitely got that when we started working together as well. And I love that you just said that you would just go on runs and cook yourself because I remember trying to get you to run slower. And I think you mentioned to me a fair few times like how beneficial you found the slower runs as well.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I think, yeah, first like I guess like the pace when we first started was like 6:15 or something, and like I went out and I was like, this is like ridiculous. Like I feel like I'm walking. Like, but you just consistently see the results, like especially when you start ramping up the pace with like your heart rate and stuff, just like staying lower and stuff like that. Like it was massive. So
Yeah,
now all my most of my runs are slow now.
yeah, yeah. I see that. I see that. Credit to you, right? Like even the nutrition side of things, like I still remember talking to you saying if you wanted some variety, but you just loved sticking to the same plan essentially
Yeah,
the
like,
whole
even still now, well, it's been yeah, like obviously
yeah.
first started working together 8 months ago now,
Mm.
and I'm still having the overnight oats every morning for breakfast. So it hasn't changed.
Yeah,
It's the exact same thing. Yeah, it's
perfect,
good.
perfect. And I guess that's why you got the results, hey? Consistency
Yeah,
beats
that's it. Yeah,
beats it
hundred
all, right?
percent. Like that's honestly what it is. It's just the consistency, like with the gym, the running, and the nutrition. It just all stacks up, and yeah, it just keeps compounding.
Yeah, for sure. So how do things look and feel for you right now?
Yeah, really good. So like obviously since I guess like we finished that first 16-week program, sort of took it, I guess, upon myself from all I guess what you taught me and what I learned throughout the program to try and sort of structure my own, I guess, program for the next marathon at the end of the year.
Mhm.
Um, and yeah, it's going really good. Like running consistently, had a couple of setbacks with injuries, but now back into running consistently, gym consistently, and like the nutrition's always stayed pretty like dialed in throughout. Um, and yeah, even like just consistently seeing better and better results. Like my easy runs are just like slowly chipping away, getting a little bit faster. but still obviously keeping that heart rate down. Speed work, seeing like massive gains there actually in the last few weeks, which is good. But yeah, and I just think the big thing is like the knowledge and understanding as well that I've got now from when before I started, like especially around like probably the nutrition timing around the sessions is probably the biggest thing. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome, mate. So I guess from that, circling back to that, what did you find most valuable or different about the approach that we took when we worked together?
I think probably a lot of it was I guess, like extra resources that you have available through the program, like the extra reading around nutrition and training and all that sort of stuff was massively valuable. And then also how, I guess, like contactable you are throughout the program. Um, Obviously, like I feel like a lot of programs out there, you buy it, it comes with like a meal plan and like a running and gym plan, and then like that's the end of it. You never hear about it again. But I specifically remember like a few times throughout the program, like I went on a long run and said like, oh, I felt this, felt that, and you would sort of give feedback like you need up nutrition here or hydration or like whatever it is. I think that like sort of like the one-on-one coaching is like massively valuable. So yeah, I think definitely that. Yeah.
Awesome, mate. Awesome. Well, again, like it is a credit to you and the consistency you showed, and it's it's really cool to see because it's very easy to drum into people and just say you need to be consistent rather than perfect. And you took it to a whole new level just focusing on the simplicity of everything. But I just want to reiterate, like simple isn't easy and being consistent isn't easy, but you were very coachable as well. So um, you made it quite interactive. Again, it wasn't just me like hounding you. So I really liked that you would come and seek advice because that's what I'm here for. So I'm glad that you gained a lot from the one-on-one side of it as well, um, and the knowledge. So um, I really appreciate it, man, and I really enjoyed having you in the program. But for someone thinking about working with me, what would you say to them?
Honestly, like just like jump in. Like I think the results for me like speak for themselves. Um, Not only I guess like what you achieve throughout the program, but then like the tools you gain to then like keep working in the future, like with what I'm doing now. I think it's just like invaluable. Like it's not in my eyes. Like, I wasn't purchasing like the 16-week program of like purchase what I'm going to learn going forward and just keep building on that. And I think that's where like the real value comes in and why it's sort of like definitely worth it compared to what else you can get out there.
Yeah, perfect, mate. Well, you're a legend. I really appreciate you taking the time to chat with me today, and I'll keep an eye on your Strava. Can't wait to see your result for the marathon in October, but I'm sure you're going to crush it, man.
I definitely think about it when I'm out there running, and if I'm going to skip one, I know that you're probably still watching in the background, so got to keep it
Always watching,
consistent.
mate. Always watching. But yeah, thanks, dude. Really appreciate it, and I'll chat to you later.
Awesome, thank you.